Here's the check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door. Southern Oklahoma High School and community are grieving this morning as they learn that 6 students have died in a crash. The 6 students were in a car that collided with a semi-truck on U.S. Highway 377 near Tishomingo, Oklahoma yesterday afternoon. Oklahoma Highway Patrol did not have details of the collision or the exact ages of the students, but says all 6 victims were female. Tishomingo Public School Superintendent Bobby Wadham said in a Facebook post the district had a great loss involving students from the district's high school and that our hearts are broken. The district made counselors available at the high school and said the school would be open today with a focus on the emotional well-being of our students. Carl Junction woman has died from injuries suffered in a crash Sunday morning. Joplin police say the crash happened on State Highway 171 in North St. Louis Avenue. 48-year-old Rebecca McAllister was driving west when the vehicle left the road and struck a stoplight pole. McAllister died at a local hospital. Authorities have released the identity of a man shot by Joplin police over the weekend, and they filed charges against him. 34-year-old Michael Yarga of Joplin is charged with third-degree assault and resisting arrest. The incident happened Saturday. Police say an officer made contact with 3 people near 9th and Connor when one man ran and the officer chased after him. Authorities say Yarga stopped a few blocks away and assaulted the officer. A second officer then shot Yarga. The injured officer was treated and released. Yarga is still in the hospital. Missouri Highway Patrol is investigating the shooting. Second person is arrested in connection with the shooting death of a 15-year-old Chanute, Kansas teen. Police were called to the 200 block of Walnut, where they found Nasha Gregory with a gunshot wound on March 13th. She died at a hospital. According to court documents, 20-year-old Mackenzie Steeves of Topeka is now charged with endangering the welfare of a child, contributing to a child's misconduct, and interference with law enforcement. Steeves was arrested in Coffeyville. Steve's co-defendant, 19-year-old Traven Hayes Smith, is already in custody, charged with involuntary manslaughter, aggravated child endangerment, contributing to a child's misconduct, and interference with law enforcement. Both will be in court this week for their first appearance. And that's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door.